Good afternoon, everybody. I've been offline for a few days. I've been very busy at work. That's anyone's excuse, but it is true. So here I am. Welcome back. I've got new ID on YouTube. I've called myself Video Guy. The Video Guy, that Video Guy. Any one of them will find me. And I've uploaded all my better videos. They're not that good to start with, but they're good for me anyway. So here we are. I've the last one I did was in Milan, and I'm now in Milan and going back to let me show you where we am. We're going back to I'll tell you later anyway when we start driving. We're going to pick the stuff up first. Anyway, we're going back somewhere to collect the goods, and we're going back to Stuttgart, I think it was. Let's have a look. Okie dokie. Cool, amazing how rough you get. It's got to be probably 5 days since I've been on this. Told you I was rusty. I'm going to switch the shifter, to the upper half, so it's going to be even numbers. No, it was none of them. I've already accepted it. It's a digger, I think it is. It's a digger. So, how's everyone been? Great, I hope. I've tried to look at mods today, and I'm a bit of an old timer. No, I'm not an old timer, but I deal with trusted sites in my work. You know, I do with video and photography and stuff like that, and I only need what I need. I don't muck about with games and things like that. But it amazed me. I went on 3 or 4 different sites for mods, and every single one of them was plastered with bloody adverts with about 27,000 download here, download here. It's all a con. And I'm sure I'm teaching you something you already know. I'm not trying to teach you anything, but I'm just saying. Because, you know, there's loads of different download signs, yet most of them don't actually download the mod you want. It's to do with some crappy computer speed up my PC or something, and I think it's really bad. I really do. So I'm not going to bother with mods at the minute. Right. It was Digger, I think it was. Yeah, that one. Stuttgart. Milano to Stuttgart. Okay, I don't think I've done a digger before. That'll be over here then. Whoa. Very lifelike mud. That will do. Let's go to Stuttgart. Let's turn around first. Hello, Harry. That's old Harry there. Oh, another tea break. Yeah, we can't get out that way, can we? That's my phone. Going off with a message, obviously. Hence the tone. Right, we're going left. Links in German. Let's go. To show you how out of touch I am with this program, I forgot to check my sleep. We've got 21 hours remaining, 3 hours, so yeah, okay. Okie dokie. Stop at the red. Is that red? I think it is. Yes. Now it decides to change. Here we go. We're going over here and hook a left. Yeah, so it's put me off looking for mods at the moment. I'm probably doing it the wrong way, but, you know, I go to ETS2 mods and, you know, loads of them, and they're all bloody downloads and adverts, and gee, I know the mods are free, but, cool. Anyway. Just thought I'd share that with you. So I'd like to find out, I'd like to get the physics one that, you know, gives you sort of lifelike suspension, very realistic suspension, and I don't really know what else is available. There's mods for liveries, you know, the different colours, specs on your lorries, cars. There was one I saw with police cars in, but I don't know. But I'm gonna wait. I'm not in a rush. I've upgraded to the Going East, which is not a mod, it's just an update or an optional extra for ETS2. So I've got that, so it's I've got ETS2, which is version 1.5.2, and Going East cost me $7.99, I think, and it allows you to expand your map. It expands your map, basically. Yeah, so we'll see how that goes. This is all new to me as well. One day I'm going to have a little muck about on different lorries as well, maybe do some freight jobs. Is it freight jobs or quick jobs or something? You know, where you're given a lorry and a quick job. I'd like to try out a DAF. Well, I'd like to try them all. I'd like to try the Mercedes because I drive a Merc myself, just an old one, it's a lovely one. And just to have a little look, but it is just like in real life that you... I've driven Scania, and I think the Scania, or the Volvo, is my favourite, but you do get used to them, and when you go and get in another cab, it is just like, you know, you feel a bit sort of, it is foreign to you basically. It takes you a while to learn, to get used to the layout where everything is. And I think they do also have different driving characteristics, even though it's a sim and you're only playing on a computer. I think you can tell the difference in engine size and things, which is obviously what it's supposed to be, you know, but it's very clever, very good. I've got the speakers turned down, not all the way, but I don't want it to sort of bleed back into my mic. The only thing that's really frustrating me is this computer. It's a lovely PC, but it's got very noisy fans on it, and if I turn them down, the speed of them down, it gets too hot and I have a blue screen of death, which ain't good. Looks like tolls here. So basically I can't really hear my engine revs at the moment, not very well. I might turn it down, or up I should say, in a little while. To go through you must pay £6. Okie dokie. No problem there. And I better look at considering a sleep. Soon. We are 2 hours and 23 minutes, and we're looking at Friday 11, so that's going to be plenty of time. Looks like a bit cloudy ahead. In fact, what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to get this over and done with. Let me just stop and have a look at the map. Where are we going? And see how we're doing for fuel stations, gas stations. Yeah, you see, it's a while up there, and I think that's going to be more than 2 hours away. I think. So I'm going to stop here. Yeah, I'm glad I did that. I'm going to stop here and get sleep. That's what I'm going to do. I don't think I need fuel. Well, I might as well though. Another job saved, isn't it? What's happening here? Probably gone the wrong way. Parking. No, just looked a bit tight there, that's all. If I miss out on the fuel, tough. Can I go here? Can I go here? Okie dokie, Captain. Fuel should be fine. I've got 789 kilometers left, and I have got how many miles left to go? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, turn the handbrake off. Let's get going on our crusade to Stuttgart. Glad I spotted that just in time. Saves any grief and fines on the road. Lovely. Going to put them on now. Okay, 8 hours and 40 minutes. So we've got plenty of time for that. Smart buildings on the right. I think I need to turn my speakers up in a little while, but in the seat that I am, I've got the Evolution seat. Then it's a bit of a you end up kind of wearing the seat, and it's a bit of a bit of an act, bit of a trek to get out of the seat to reach up to the speakers, because the actual level, the desk level, is at my level of my throat because I'm so low on the floor with the seat, which is brilliant, I have to say. With my G27 Logitech, it's brilliant, but you have to kind of really do a manoeuvre and a half, a bit like this, to get out of it. That wasn't a very successful operation to overtake there. He's not going to pull in, never mind. We'll get them again on this run. I said it before, but I'm surprised they don't name their tunnels here. I mean, I'm sure they do name their tunnels. They do in Spain. But, oh, go on then, you noob. Pull over, sir. It feels like it's a bit uphill. There's a lot of traffic on the road at 4:49 in the morning. This would be a nice little earner then. I'd like to look at getting, finding out how to get your truck personalised. I know you can daub it with lights and things like that, but I'm talking about personalising it. With, you know, your own sort of logo, your own livery. And that will come in time anyway. I'm going to do a bit more research. I'm sure it's bloody easy, but I just, when I go on to these sites for the mods, I just don't like, you've got to be really clever. Well, you've got to know what you're doing. Download this, download that, and I do not want to clog my computer up with a load of crap. Basically, all I want to do is download what I actually went to the site for, which is a mod. Simple as. It's an SCS file, I think it is. I don't ask a lot. We have an ETA of 12:46, and we are due 11:17 to 15:27. So that's quite a good margin. Okay, let's get out here. Actually, we can stay in this lane, can't we? It's one of these that doesn't turn into an exit like some of them. That's fine. That is fine. So we've got 454. That's probably going to be about 20 minutes or so. If I put my boot down. Let's see where on the map we are then. Yeah, I didn't. That's just a rest place, wasn't it? Because we would have had to go right up to here for that fuel. So for that sleep, I should say. So I'm glad I did that. I think the fine is something like 120 euros or pounds or something every few minutes. That's a bit too fast. Slow down, boy. I'm going to put the cruise on. That's fine. I'm going to get up to 75 actually, which is 50 miles an hour? Just under 50 miles an hour. 80 is 50, so it's about 46, 47 miles an hour, I reckon. That will do. Right, and see what this brings us. Well, it's very scenic over here. Looks a little I don't think we'd really want cruise control through that. That's impressive roadworks. That's putting us onto the other carriageway. That's quite good, that. Never seen that before. Like the tunnel shut, was it, I think? It's now a little past dawn, 0600. On Friday, we've got another 6 hours. Yeah, 6 hours and 43 minutes to go. With no issues, I think we're going to do this comfortably. I don't think I've ever had anyone flash back yet. Good old AI, I think you call it, artificial intelligence. If I were to traverse or cross that double line in the middle of the road, A, I shouldn't, because it's there for a reason, but B, the program I think would suggest... Why do they do that? The program would suggest that I'm actually driving on the wrong side of the road, which technically I am, even though I'm only overtaking, and it would fine me something like 300 or 400 euros or pounds. So it's quite clever. But you are restricted when you've got knobheads like him in the front without a trailer, just speeding up and slowing down just to irritate people. But never mind. I'm bigger than that. I'm better than that. Very good. That it's called white balance in my trade. I'm a video cameraman. And the walls on the tunnel looked a different white balance, a different shade on a different view. On the cab view, they looked whiter, and on the overhead view, they looked sort of different shade of white, sort of creamier or something, definite difference. Point of little or no interest, but there we go. It's the sort of thing I notice. See if it does it in here. See, the colour there is kind of like a sort of a brown, and that's darker. That's a different. Look at the roof. It's, to me, on my munch, it's sort of like a pink. That is definitely different. The shades are definitely different. Stronger colours on the overhead camera view. I think I better slow down. I'm too busy looking at colours of tunnels than my speed limit. See, there's definite difference there. You've got to admit that is different. Interesting. Right. I think that's the fastest I've ever been on this simulator. And with a digger on my back, I've got to be careful. Otherwise, I will get fined. I will also probably end up tipping the cab over, tipping the lorry over. Okay. So we are at that other point then, yeah. I didn't take a note of the times on that, but regarding my decision to sleep when I did. But no harm done, I've done it anyway, so that's fine. Right, I think we're probably getting off somewhere around here. Stuttgart. There's another balloon. I wonder if you have them actually in winter, when it's winter on here. How do you tell the time of year? ...314 kilometres to go, 5 hours and 3 minutes. Is this one of those roads? I think it is, that we need to get over before we get siphoned off, if you'll pardon the expression, into a slip road, an exit road that we don't want, because it's heading the wrong way. There we go. Right, I shall bring the cruise control back in. We'll do it at 80, about 80k. We'll get out here again. .81, that's close enough. Until we see a sign that says our speed should be lower, but that was bang on 80, and I'm hoping that 1 kilometre isn't going to be here or there. That's closer, colour wise. Yeah, interesting. I think I'll turn my lights off. So it's very realistic with the shadows there through that sort of railing, that fencing's very accurate, like, to my eyes it is anyway. I don't play that many games. This is really the only one I've played over recent years, along with Flight Sim X, and that has taken a back burner, I'm afraid, not because I don't like it anymore, but purely because this game to me is so fascinating. I'm easily pleased, but I've bought a lot of equipment for it, and a lot of the equipment will also do my Flight Sim X. But at the moment, this is dominating it, and I don't have a lot of spare time. I'm not on this sort of 3 hours a night. I'm not a gamer as such. I just enjoy this. And want to be good at it. Oh, I play Xbox as well. I've got a games room indoors. I play Xbox 360, where sometimes I use it most nights to look at research and just for entertainment other videos on this game ETS2 and others. Sometimes Flight Sim X as well, but I also played Tiger Woods on it as well. I'm not bad at that. I'm pretty good, I have to say, and I do enjoy that. I had a game last night and come out 18 under par. Pretty good. But that's it. The 3 games I play: Tiger Woods on Xbox 360, ETS2, which is obviously what you're watching, and Flight Sim X, which I put a few videos up there from a few weeks ago onto my channel, and I've sort of taught myself how to fly. I could fly a Cessna and a small fixed wing easily, but I wanted to do it properly, learn how to do it properly rather than just visual. I wanted to do it by instruments, so I can now land a Boeing 737-800, which for my standards is very good, using ILS, Instrument Landing System, and I'm very pleased. And that was care of YouTube and a lot of research, and there's a lot of information on YouTube. Some of it's not so good, some of it is good, and I've just sort of managed to cherry pick from there what to do, and I'm quite happy with it. I don't know where we are now. Let's have a look as we go around the bend. Oh, that's my phone. This won't be going on YouTube then. Hello there. What? Oh, where was it? Oh, well done. Okay, lovely. Thank you. I'm just recording a YouTube video. Thanks. Bye. My wife has found my scorecard from Real Golf, where I played probably the best game I've ever played, on Wednesday. And I thought I'd lost it, and she's just found it. Brilliant. Anyway, sorry about that. Right, what are we doing? Let's get this show on the road. Righty-ho. 191 to go. 3 hours and 5 minutes. Lovely. I think what we'll do when we get there, before we pick up a new job, well, no, I'll see what the time is. We'll just have to fill up with fuel before the next job. I think that's the simplest thing to do. We'll get it parked safely, get me money in the bank, have a little look round and see how my drivers are doing, what they've been doing, and take it from there. Right, we're in 12th gear. Let's just get going. I don't know what tonnage we've got here. Does it say the tonnage there? I should know all this by now. Yeah, I think it's 16 tonne. Yeah, there we go. Right. I'm not going to go do mad. I'm going to get it down to 80. I haven't limited the speed, as you can tell. But I'd like to drive with some degree of common sense, if I can. But I'll get it down to about, that's fine, 85, that'll do. And we'll see how it goes. Let's just have another look at the map. I wonder if that knocks off the cruise control. So we're going up there, up there, up there. So that looks all motorway. And then we're going to hang a left and go down to there. So the 81. And then we turn left onto there. Fair enough. Okay. Keep on the main drag. Now that's not the... Has it? No, it hasn't. Why has it gone down to 76? Presumably because there was a slight incline. Okay. Difficult to tell for me on this game anyway. You know, if there's a slight hill. But that's fine. That's fine. We've got 361k of fuel left. And 177 litres, that means nothing to me, but it's a 357 remaining, that's good. And we've got plenty, unless I get lost and have to do a detour. So we're still okay. We're going to keep on this road, and then we're going to do a left in a little while towards Stuttgart on the final leg of the journey. Okie dokie, it looks nice and sunny outside. I'm just going to adjust my seat position. Okay, keep left. 111 left. 10 minutes max, I reckon. In fact, I'm going to try and time this. On my watch, it is 17:45, beg your pardon. 17:45. It's now 17:46 coming up to. Right, let's say 17:45. So if I remember, I want to see how long it takes to do 50k. I was going to say 100k, but we'll be in sort of the town, which obviously you can't drive that far. So I just want to see how long it takes to do 50k. I'll put it on a timer one day just to see, so I've got a gauge of how long in real time it will take. I'm going to say it was 17:45. Don't look at your watch when you're driving, Johnny boy. My daughter, one of my daughters, found an advert for truck driving. It wasn't a lesson, it was just an experience for £49.99, 50 quid basically, here in the UK, about an hour away from me. I thought, yeah, until I found and read into the small print, it's for 15 minutes. I thought, what? It's only 200 quid an hour. 15 minutes. What on earth are you going to learn in 15 minutes? Nah. It would have been a good experience. I've driven, I used to work, one of my jobs, I've been self-employed for 23 years now, but before that, in the late 80s, I used to work for Millbrook Proving Ground. It's a famous test ground in Bedfordshire in the UK, where I, and many others, tested, had to go and I can't remember what they called them, like a plan it was, I can't remember what they called it, but it was, my word is a plan, for different cars, and you had to undergo this plan, or test if you like, or program, and you had to take out anything from a top of the range American sports car to a big 7.5 ton lorry, and yeah, it was good. And that's the only time I've really driven anything like a lorry. You're going to have to put your brakes on, fella. Thank you. Yeah, and it was good, but you know, it takes a bit of getting used to. It did me anyway. We're going straight. No, oh dear. All right, you know what I said earlier on about having enough fuel? Pay attention. Oh dear. I was so confident that we weren't going there, and I've been waffling on about my life. I've overshot it. I've overcooked the turning. I've missed the exit. What a idiot. What a silly idiot. Okay. Maybe we won't get there shortly. I also missed the timer for 50 kilometres. Oh, there we are now. 4 minutes. 4 minutes it took to do 50 kilometres. Right, I think we're going to get off here then. That was quite funny. Oh dear. Right. Trouble is, I was looking for the word Stuttgart, and I might be wrong, but I didn't think I saw Stuttgart on that sign, which is why I didn't get off. But there we go. We'll have a look on the way back. See, it said Kassel or something in Innsbruck. It didn't say Stuttgart, and that's what I was looking. Stuttgart. That's my defence, Your Honour. What we'll try and do is, I assume, there will be an entry or re-entry to this motorway, to the Autobahn. If there isn't, it's very, very unfair. But I think there will be. And I think over here you have to give way to the right. Because I've been ignorant of that before. And run over someone. Well, just stay there, love, I would. Make sure I'm not going to... Right. Right, I'm going. Thank you, dear. Yeah, so there is one. That's good news. It's wasted, what, 5 minutes? Big deal. Of course it's no big deal. Happens in real life, gotta be. Okie dokie. What happened there? Loan instalment. Okay, they should have a different noise on this. Technically, that is the right noise, as in for money, but I think there should be one for money coming in and one noise for money going out. And maybe an alarm type sound for when you get fined on a speeding fine or lack of sleep or something. But maybe 3 different noises: earnings, loan repayments, and traffic penalties. Maybe, I don't know. It does get your attention though, but anyway. So we should be up here and see what the sign says, but I am fairly certain I didn't see the word of the town or city called Stuttgart. Bum bum bum. Stuttgart straight on, but this is telling you to get off. It will say Stuttgart this way back then because it's a different direction, but it didn't say Stuttgart on the way here. I know it didn't. It says Mannheim. Okay. Okie dokie. Ooh, I think we better stop there. Took that rather wide, but I didn't want to clip it on the curb. Okie dokie, we have got about, what was it, 4 minutes for 50 kilometres approximately. So we've got, because we're going to be driving slower, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. That's starting to falter a bit. Let me just do this, and I'm going to save this game because I don't trust that movement. Brand new computer, and it gets too hot. How crazy is that? Digger to Mannheim. Oh, that'll do. Let me just put Saturday down. 01 Saturday. That'll do. I've got to come up with a better, more sophisticated way of saving. But anyway, just in case, it's got a lovely processor on here. It's a very good one, and the graphics card is a NVIDIA, I think GeForce GTX 760. It's good for me, put it that way. It's not going to break records in the gaming world, but it's good for me. And it's water cooled. And it just gets too hot. It's got fan controllers by Corsair. There's a program by Corsair that you can... But when I lower the speed of the fans, obviously they're not working as they should, therefore it gets hot. Therefore, I work in a hot office as well. I don't really want the aircon on because of the background noise, but it does get really hot, and it sometimes overheats. Well, I'm assuming that's what it does when I get the BSOD, which is called the blue screen of death. Anyway, I'm going to just finish this one, and then I'm going to turn those speakers up. I'm going to turn the aircon on, and then we'll see how it goes from there. So we'll try and have a swig. Oh, that's a huge mountain there. Swig of the old council pop, i.e. water. Eight kilometres to go. Yes. What? You're not tired again, surely? An hour and 33 minutes yet? Blimey. Okay, well, it'll be fuel and sleep I get. Oh, it's off track then. I've got you. Off road. You can feel it on the feedback on the steering. Looks like sort of a gravel. Even dust as well. It's so good. Look where you're going. I suppose it makes sense. I'm taking a digger to a building site. I mean, who else would want it? Duh. I think I'm going to cut the speed down a bit though. Okay. I think I've only been to one of these before. I've had this about 3 or 4 weeks now, this game. And I'm loving it, really am. I don't think it would have been this quarry. So, where are we going? We're going away from that arrow. I hope it's just down here then, is it? Yeah. Looking at that, down here to the left. I just don't want to miss it. I'm probably, as usual, making this more difficult than it needs to be. But I don't want to miss it because I don't think I'll be able to do a very tidy 3-point turn down here with a big trailer on the back. So looking at that, I think it's going to be around here. Yes, it will be. There's a great big white arrow to the left, I think. Can't see through the wing mirrors. Here we go. And we do have to turn around though. I'm not going to skip parking. I'm going to turn round. Or try and turn around. Can do it this way. Will it let me have enough room? That's a cheeky chappy turn. Got to be the easiest parking I've done. Still crap. Look at that. Oh dear. Oh, line it up. Oh, cracking. Okay, handbrake on, engine off. Done. Excellent, and that's an excellent with missing your turn as well. I was about level 14, yeah, still am 14. Oh, I'm 15 now, skilled worker, lovely. Right, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Long distance, do we do that, or do we do that? I think that just adds another one. Transportation as well, training professionals. No, I think I'm going to do high value cargo. That's what I'm going to do. So take that off. Do high value cargo. Can I do that? Yes. What happens up there? I've done that. Yeah, I'm going to do high value cargo. Apply. Lovely. Right, thank you for watching. I'm now going to have a cup of tea and turn the speakers up and get my next job. I'll also have to have a sleep somewhere. Thanks for watching and see you on the next one.